My name is Sarah Jackson. I'm the Personal and Career Development Manager for part-time MBAs and alumni at Warwick Business School, and I'll be talking today about the importance of career planning. A career plan is a great way to define the actions that you need to take in order to reach your goals. We very rarely have all information about ourselves in one place. We might have a CV in one area, a LinkedIn profile in another, a personal appraisal document in another area, some editorial or reference that someone's written about us for something else we do in our lives. And the career/future plan, as I like to call it, is a way of bringing all of that together in one place. The process would be, first I think, to do a profile of yourself. Come up with a 2 or 3 paragraph profile about you. What are your values? Think about your achievements, and so a tool like mind mapping can often help with that. And also understanding your strengths. You can do various assessment tools to find that, or just through conversations, 360 appraisals or conversations with people that know you well. And once you've got that picture of yourself together, then it's much easier then to create your career plan. So long-term professional goals would be, I want to own my own business. I want to be on the board of directors of a blue chip company. I want to work in a charity that have purpose and meaning to my life and give back to society. Something along those lines. And your personal goals might be, I want to retire to a village in France. I want to get married and have a very, very large family. Yeah, maybe, and then look, how does that impact on that longer term goal? It might make you review one or the other because those need to be in line. And then from that you can work backwards to your medium term goals, which is typically where do I want to be within the next 2 to 5 years, and then backwards again to the short term goals, which is where do I want to be within the next 2 years. We would then encourage anyone completing a career plan to look at values. We have a section on the career plan called Values and Constraints, and intrinsically we all know what our values are, but it's really important to identify them and get them down on paper. This is important, 1, so that we understand what are our key drivers, and 2, so that when you're researching an organisation you can analyse their values and make sure that there is a certain degree of overlap. Otherwise there's going to be disconnect and you're not going to be happy with what you're doing. Where have you come from? What's your education background, your family background, and your career background? Yeah, just a little bit about you in a nutshell. Once we've asked people to complete that, now that section should be relatively easy. We then ask them to just list their strengths, skills, and achievements. And once we've got all that information, including of course the long, the medium, and the short-term goals, we'd then be able to identify a gap analysis. So this is where I am now. What do I need to do to reach my short-term goals? So that might be, okay, I've identified I have a number of skills and strengths here, but actually if I want to move into a senior management position as my next short-term goal, I have identified that maybe strategic awareness and leadership are 2 areas that I haven't got that much experience in. I may have potential but not experience. It's really important to keep this as a living document. How you do this may be one of a variety of ways. I've known someone who actually has it as the screensaver on their laptop, for example, so it's something they're always seeing, always hits them in the face. Am I taking the right steps? Am I moving in the right direction? It could be on a notice board within your office, and you could have little post-its with all your things, which is nice and easy to then change, add to, remove, take away. And that leads on to the action plan. So the action plan will be, what do I need to do? Yeah, how do I bridge that gap so I can get to my next short-term goals? So it might be going on a leadership development course. It might be reading some change management books. Another idea is to take on projects at work where you can get experience of those, or do a short internship if you're currently studying an MBA, for example. There are several action plans you can take. Discussing it through with a career coach is another way.